Hello and welcome to my channel. Today I will be sharing my TBR for April and beyond, because I don't expect myself to finish all of these within a month, because I've got a really thick book in here. So let's just get started. I will be reading Normal Sheeple by Ross O'Carroll Kelly. If you are not prepared with Ross O'Carroll Kelly, it's really hard to say, it is satirical and it is hilarious, and it also, there is a name for this, but the writing style is phonetic, in the sense that it is written like to incorporate people's accents. There is a word for that, but I cannot think of it right now, which is very annoying. But it is great, fantastic satire. I read Should Have Got Off at Sydney Parade during my studies, and I actually met Paul Howard, because Ross O'Carroll Kelly is a character in this. So the author is Paul Howard, and he is also fantastically hilarious. And just to give you an idea, I'm going to read some of the blurb here. A love affair born in rural Ireland, two mismatched lovers locked in a relationship that will change both of them ... forever. From the day I was born, I was brought up to believe that Gaelic games were invented for people too stupid to understand the laws of rugby. Little did I know that one day I would become a legend of Kerry football. It's very fun. The last line of the blurb is, which is just like, what the fuck? Because they don't say what the fuck. It's spelled F-O-O-O-O-O-C-K. That's what I mean about the phonetical spelling. But excited to read this. I feel like it'll be pretty mindless and easy to read, which is something I kind of need in the moment, because life is a bit crazy at the moment. And I'm also looking forward to reading Evelyn Garahy's Every Night Full of Stars, More Meaningful Poems for Life. So I'm really repping it with the Irish authors in the first two books. So poetry is always really nice. I haven't read that much in a while, so I'm excited. So we have Dune Messiah. Now, I read Dune like 3 years ago, I want to say. I feel like it was 2021, if not 2020. And not only is that book real big, I don't remember like any of it. I don't remember any of it. But I do own the second and third of the series, because I was a bit dumb and bought them before I'd actually ever finished the first book. So I'm just going to attempt to read the second, and if I can't get through it, then I will just part with the books and admit defeat. But this is significantly shorter, and the writing, like the font I mean, is a manageable size, because that was the other thing. The font was outrageously small, and I was just like, I can't do this. I'm not able. 3 more books to go. We've got Shuggy Bane, or Shuggy Ban. I've always said Shuggy Bane, but maybe it's Shuggy Ban. My understanding of this, I mean, it won the 2020 Booker. My understanding of this is a child and his parents struggled with addiction, and it's like his growing up in that environment. I also have a signed edition of it, which I'm only reminded of when I open it. But I have understood that it is quite the tearjerker. A novel of rare and lasting beauty. And do we have a blurb anywhere? That's one thing I hate about books nowadays, is that like it's all quotes from people telling you how amazing they thought the book is, but it's fairly difficult to actually get the blurb of said book that you want to read. Like, where is the blurb? I think I give up. Yeah, no, blurb is nowhere to be found. Okay, Well, I guess you and I will just find out what this book is about when we read it. Then we have Small Worlds by Caleb Azuma Nelson. Caleb Azuma Nelson wrote one of my favourite books of all time, Open Water. It is told in second person, which is really unique. I don't know if this is the same. No, it isn't. By one look, I can tell that it isn't. But the use of lyrical language and the use of musical language in the book, like actual musical language, really appealed to the music graduate in me. But it's just an incredible book, so unique and just glorious. One of the best pieces of literature I've ever read, and will continue to be one of my favourite books of all time. So I'm really excited to read his second novel, though I don't know much about it. I kind of just bought it blindly because if Azuma Nelson writes it, I'm gonna read it. Just a slight glance. Dancing seems to be a big part of this, which is interesting because musical language played a huge part in Open Water, so maybe Caleb Azuma Nelson has an affinity for music and I didn't know. But I'm excited in any case because he is a wonderful author. Anyway, that's that. The final book. It's floppy. It's nice. It is nice. But I have big book beer. This is very, very graciously gifted to me by, I think it's Gail Hess. I believe. I'm not entirely sure. But this is a novel coming out by Christine Dwyer Hickey in September 2024. Our London Lives. This novel. 1979, in the vast and often unforgiving city of London, two Irish outsiders seeking refuge find one another. Millie, a teenage runaway, and Pip, a young boxer full of anger and potential, who is beginning to drink it all away. Over the decades, their lives follow different paths, interweaving from time to time, often in one another's sight, always on one another's mind, yet rarely together. 40 years on, Millie is clinging onto the only home she's ever really known, while Pip, haunted by T.S. Eliot's The Wasteland, traipses the streets of London and wrestles with the life of the recovering alcoholic. And between them, perhaps uncrossable, lies the unspoken span of their lives. Dark and brave, this epic novel offers a rich and moving portrait of an ever-changing city and a profound inquiry into character, loneliness, and the nature of love. This sounds amazing. I'm really, really excited for this. This will be published in 2024 in September, and I cannot wait to read it. I'm really, really gracious and grateful that I've gotten a advanced reader copy. I am really scared of how long this is. Because you know me, I don't read books that are very long, and this is just on the dot. I think 500 pages, maybe 500 pages on the dot. Pray for me, honest to God, pray for me. I am not intimidated at all, truly, definitely not intimidated by this book. It does sound absolutely glorious though, so I'm excited, and I haven't read anything by Christine Dwyer Hickey before, so that'll be a very worthwhile venture, I believe. That is why I've said that this isn't an April TBR, because I don't think I'm gonna get this finished this month. Hopefully I'll read the others, but that might take me a bit longer, which is okay. This is a pressure-free reading zone. Thank you very much. This is the TBR for the next while. I'm starting with these two. Let's go. Talk soon. Bye.